What does the routine of to the best athletes out there right now look like? What to young kids who are coming up right now? What do they need to do?
I think the basic, right? I think everyone wants to be looking for something crazy. Like, oh, the champions, they probably must be doing something crazy. Like, they must be training 5 times a day, no sleeping, like just 4 hours of sleeping, just so they can trade more, eating super healthy, just many supplements, taking something different than us. No, it's just like, I think you gotta first do the basic. I think Mustard always say, supplements not gonna work if you're not doing the basics.
It's true.
If you're just like trying to train, and you eat shit, and you don't sleep enough, you don't rest enough, and you try to take supplements, it's just not gonna work. You gotta work on your basics. Like, you gotta train hard, then you gotta rest. After you gotta rest, you gotta eat. Then you just keep repeating the process. And if you need, and if you feel your body is still not like recovering very well, you can start taking supplements. And from there, you can seek for something else. But it's just like, I think the basics for me is the most important thing.
I think it's very important you have a routine too, like
routine.
Maybe on the paper or on your computer and everything. Before, they used to have a routine. So when you don't have a routine, you miss trainings when you don't should be missing training. But when you have a routine, like Monday to Saturday, this is everything that I'm gonna do. Sunday I'm gonna rest. This is everything that I'm gonna do, and I cannot miss. Doesn't matter what's going on in my life. I have to be there and do the things that I have to be.
Consistency.
I have to do. Consistency is the key. I learned this with Master Doria, and this is the most true thing in the world.
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of people, like, for instance, if a swimmer wants to be the best swimmer he can be, what does he have to do? Swim. A runner.
Run.
Yeah. A fighter.
Fight.
That's it. I see a lot of fighters doing swimming, running, CrossFit, everything, but not training as much on the mats. That I don't understand. It will never get in my head. I see a lot of people posting about their cardio, their strength and conditioning, but I don't see them as, are you really spending time on the mats? Are you really drilling? Are you really training? How many rows are you doing? Like, are you rolling like 10 of 10 anytime in your life? You have to.
And also watching Jiu-Jitsu too is very important.
Watch Jiu-Jitsu. Try to learn from what you watch. Talk to people that know more than you, because there's always someone that knows more than you. Mm-hmm. So go talk to them. Be humble enough to talk to them and ask them, hey, what do you think? What is your take? I'm still competing, but I have 28 years of competition behind me. So I have a lot of experience, and I know what I say, when to say, to whom I'm saying, because it's not that I'm wiser. I'm just older. I just been there too long. So I know exactly what goes on your guys' heads, what happens on the mats, the frustration sometimes.
Experience.
It all comes with experience. That's too much time.
Everybody here at Fight Sports, when they get to pick who they want in their corner, it's always Viktor Doria and Maggie. You know, both of them. Maggie because she projects the voice really well, and Doria because he's in your mind. He's there with you.
It's just something that I've been doing that for too long. It doesn't make me better than anyone, just more experienced. And my life was built on the mats. Like 2/3 of my life were on the mats.
And I had a beautiful moment on this Panams that I was watching. I already watched my fight so many times, and had a beautiful moment on the fight with Murilo, when we was tying the belt, and you start telling me, você vai ser campeão, like, you're gonna be the champ, and I start spoke with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the champ.
And I saw in your eyes that you had that, you believed in that. Yeah. When I saw it in your eyes that you were saying, no, I'm gonna be the champion. I know I'm gonna be. I said, done.
Yeah, it was a beautiful.
Done. It's there. I told Cyborg when we went to the finals, because when I was watching your fight against Hiba, I said, no, he's gonna find a way to score. I'm not even concerned. And that's when you asked them, and I didn't have the chance to answer. Let me answer that right now, because my father taught me something really important. Mm-hmm. My father was never a religious guy, so I don't have any biblical quotes from my dad. Mm-hmm. But what he did was, he said, my son, I saw that the sport that you chose, which is jiu-jitsu, is a sport that, because I would complain because I was never a very talented guy on the mats. I took more time to learn the techniques than the other guys. So I had to do more, and still I wasn't that good on the technique. So my father said, I noticed, because he understands a lot in sports and the mentality. So he told me, I noticed that it's not the best that wins. It's the one that wants more.
It's the one who wants
So
more.
if you want it more, if you want it more than the other guy, no matter how good he is, how strong he is, how tall he is, how many times he was a world champion, you will beat him, because if you want it more. And that's one thing that I take for the rest of my life.
That's how you won that day.
No, that's how I won. I get goosebumps. That's how I won pretty much everything in my life. Everything in my life. That's why I got to marry the love of my life. That's why I drive the car that I drive. That's why I do what I do. That's why I win the way I win. Sometimes I'm on the mats here and I'm training, and I don't feel like I'm training well. But that doesn't bother me, because I know that when I need it, I will want it more than the other guy. And if I want it more, it doesn't matter if he can do inverted birimbolos or flying omoplatas. I don't care. I'm gonna beat him with one advantage, with 2 points, or with submission. I'm just gonna win, and that's the projection that my father put it on me. If you want it more than the other guy, you will win.
That's a mindset.
And you think like the power of the will like that is with the preparation. The preparation makes you
100%
more hungry.
I can't tell you that. I can stay at home watching TV, and
say that you want it,
you are not going to want more than the other guy that trained more than you.
Yeah.
So it comes with preparation. It comes with dedication.
No, and wanting it is really, you have to back it up.
Yeah.
If you say you want it more, then you're gonna train more. You're gonna sleep better. You're gonna eat better. You're gonna do all those things.
Wanting more doesn't come on the day of the competition. It comes on the process.
Yes.
You acquire it by consistently being on the mats and training and sweating and bleeding. That's how you say, man, I went through so much. I want more than the other guy.
Exactly.